Welcome back to another episode of The Basement. I'm your host, Wyatt. Charlie D'Amelio has begun investing in a banking app designed for teenagers. So now, teens will be worried about the chemistry test they have next week and the stock market. And China has begun developing a weather modification system, which I think is a great idea because there's totally not an entire movie dedicated to why that's a bad idea. And the House has passed a bill that bans big cat ownership in America, which means a popular Netflix documentary will have to change its title to, "What? No, that's not a big cat. That's just a very, very large house cat. King." And Rudy Giuliani got COVID-19, and completely unrelated, a man who claimed sharks aren't real got attacked by a shark. And China is planning to weaponize their currency. For anyone that's ever wondered, what if instead of getting robbed for your wallet, you got robbed by your wallet? Now, this next thing I don't even have a joke for, I just think everyone should know about it. Lifetime and KFC are partnering to make a movie about a young, hot Colonel Sanders, because nothing makes you want KFC more than a young, hot Colonel Sanders. Our movie review for this week is Hillbilly Elegy, where a little boy tries to beat up three much bigger and much stronger boys, and unsurprisingly gets the snot beat out of him. But seriously, you guys have to stop giving me these movies. I mean, first it was Clouds, where a boy is struggling with cancer throughout the entire movie, and this movie isn't much better. It's a very, very sad and upsetting movie. And also in this movie, it stars probably the worst mom probably ever. I mean, she's crazy. And then at one point in the movie, she has to go to the hospital, and it's her fault that she's going to the hospital. And the son has to go way out of his way to get to the hospital and try to help her. But he shouldn't. I mean, it's like when Darth Vader was dying and Luke Skywalker was like all sad about it. I mean, yes, he's your parent, but like he's Darth Vader. I mean, he did some pretty bad things. And I can't even begin to explain how messed up the family is in this movie. I mean, it's like some of them are actually on drugs, and some of them are actually on drugs. One of the big lessons from this movie, though, is to stay in school and get good grades. And don't do heroin. This episode of The Basement was brought to you by Google Maps. Have you suddenly realized that since COVID-19, you haven't left basically a 20-mile radius from your house? Then try Google Maps. With Google Maps, you can travel anywhere in the world, and you can go into first-person mode, and it'll actually feel like you're there. And you can even go up to the pictures of the people that are there on the street. And even though they're not actually there, it'll feel like you're talking to someone. I mean, they won't talk back, but you'll see their face, and you haven't seen anybody in so long. Thanks for watching another episode of The Basement. I'm your host, Wyatt. And don't forget to let me know what movie you want me to review next down in the comments. I'll see you next time.